Yeah.
You hear that mouth.
So, yeah, a lot of credit goes to Georgetown. I mean, I thought our guys, battled. Georgetown just stuck in there the entire game and really locked up defensively the last couple minutes, and we just didn't have enough in the end.
I know it's something you'll look over and figure out what happened in the last 4 minutes, but your initial reaction to what happened in the last 4 minutes, how did it unfold?
Turnovers. I give them a lot of credit. They came after us. They were physical. They forced us into some turnovers. They executed. We didn't.
Defensively, their last 2 possessions, what did you guys not do executionally?
I honestly, I thought we did a good job. The last play, I thought we did a good job. Peavy made a tough shot, went to his weak side, I should say. Shooter in the corner. We knew what the play was going to be. I thought he got a little separation with a jab, but that he made a tough shot. We don't evaluate it that way. I know that's how everybody else looks at it. There's what is it, 200 possessions, 200 minutes in the game total, whatever, for each player altogether, right? So there's a lot of time where a lot of things, little details throughout the game, 1 or 2 of those different, changes the game. One thing different changes the game.
Coach, with Jordan and Eric had big games. Everybody else had 16 points combined, and also 16 turnovers for the team on the night. How do you go forward from a performance like that and adjust?
Yeah, you just got to get better. I thought they did a good job. I give them a lot of credit. They did a good job. They forced us into some tough situations, pressed us, were very physical, and forced us into some tough turnovers. So we got to just go back and get better. Just be a little more physical with them, and just be a little bit better. Just is what it is. It's like I said again, in 1-point games. Everyone looks towards the end of the game, but there's a lot of plays throughout the game we could have improved upon to change the outcome.
What was your perspective on what happened with Logan, and were you given an explanation?
I didn't see it yet. I didn't see it.
Did they give you an explanation why he was rejected from the game?
They said he threw a punch.
What effect did his absence have on you guys?
I mean, we were up 8 with less than 3, so I thought we were in a good spot regardless. We got a lot of confidence in those other guys. So, I think, like I said, I give Georgetown a lot of credit. I just feel like we just didn't get it done in those moments.
Coach, when they went small, it seemed to open up the floor and they started scoring more. What was it about that change for them that helped them out against you defensively?
They got good players. That's the first and foremost. I thought they made some tough shots. I thought Epps made some tough, timely threes. They're a good team. I mean, we held them to whatever it is, 64 points. Decent splits in terms of percentages. All right. So I mean, again, it's the small things. When you talk about a game like that, Big East game, it's the small things that matter. And unfortunately for us, we just didn't get it done in those moments.
Why did you struggle against their diamond pressure late in the game? What was it about? Was it just more aggressive? It just jumped you? Why you guys looked like you didn't? You didn't have your sea legs, so to speak, when facing it.
Like I said, I thought they were very physical. I thought they came after us. We just unfortunately didn't execute in those moments like we would have wanted to. Give them a lot of credit.
It struggled a bit down the stretch of the Xavier loss as well. Any common threads in late game execution that you noticed?
It sounds simple. We just didn't get stops when we needed to. At the end of the day, that's what it came down to.
Coach, you have rebounded them by 11, and then were able to hold them under 65. I know you guys pride defense and rebounding. What do you think was the key tonight, though, given that you have rebounded them and you held them under 65? The key to tonight that didn't go your way?
I thought turnovers, some timely turnovers on their side, and then at the end of the day, 1 or 2 things defensively I thought on our side that if we held them, sprinted back one time, 1 extra rebound, 1 missed assignment, changes the game.
Jordan, despite the loss, you tied a season high tonight. How have you been feeling, physically and mentally playing in games like this and really stepping up your confidence play?
I mean, for me, I'm kind of always just worried about, wins, make sure that, we defend and rebound at a high level. And I think just tonight, in a Big E team like this, every possession matters. I think we just, didn't get it done in the end there. But, obviously, we're going to watch the film, come back, for Marquette on Friday and be ready to go.
From your perspective, what went wrong down the stretch?
Kind of like Coach said, just miscommunications, late game situations. Pretty much miscommunication.
Jordan, you clearly improved your game, your dribbling, your passing, your shooting. For those of us who don't know how that went on, recount that for us. Take us back to that process of becoming a very skilled player.
A lot of it's, being healthy. A lot of it's credit to the coaching staff, my teammates, instilling confidence in me. But I think just being a senior, being an older guy, being a leader, that's just something that, improvement it comes with just, having years and experience in college.
Jordan, you were right in the middle of all that with Wugin and Sorber. What was your perspective on what happened? What did you see and what do you think happened there?
Woog's our guy. Woog's a passionate guy. I didn't really see too much, what was said. Obviously we're going to stick up, for our teammate, at least for my teammate. Obviously we saw what happened at the end there, him getting ejected. But I really don't know too much of what happened or what was said.
Eric, how do you make sure a loss like this doesn't spiral?
We always say, win or lose, you gotta come back and get better. So go back, watch the film, and try to learn from it.
Dixon, what's your relationship with Sorber like, if you have one?
I don't know much. I know he's from the city. I know Bishop Ryan. I know he's a good kid. I know his older brother. Outside of that, I don't really have one.
What did you? I know you might not want to throw accolades after a loss, but what did you think of his game?
He's a great player, a great young player. I think even coming into the game, just watching the film on him, his touch, his activity, and scoring is one thing. And I think just them trusting a freshman with the ball out top that much and his decision making, and just him staying in it, even though he's missing some shots today. Just keep attacking and being aggressive. I think he's impressive.
Eric, with St. John's game, the Xavier game, and now this, it seems like what happens down the stretch where just the last few minutes to close out the game seems to get away.
I don't know. I feel like we've won some of these close games as well. Beat UConn by one, beat a few other teams by one possession. It's basketball. Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.